The Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, NIDCOM, is gradually cascading diaspora engagements down to the subnational levels. As the governor of Cross River State, Senator Prince Bassey Otu, hosts the State Diaspora Focal Point Officer Summit in Calabar from October 6th to 9th. Stick around as we speak with the chairman, Cross River State Diaspora Commission, CRIDCOM, ahead of the summit. Plus, Nigerians in the diaspora have continued to break the glass ceilings, this time in the military and sports. Details soon. We also have visits by the Turkish ambassador to Nigeria, and Councillor Adekunle Oshibogun visits NIDCOM. And do not forget our complimentary segment of health tips by Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, AMPA, and our diaspora of the moment. This is your favorite show, The Diaspora, and I am Khadija Bamali, your anchor. Please stay. Welcome back. The last State Diaspora Focal Point Officer Summit was held about 3 years ago in Abuja. Since then, about 33 states, including the Federal Capital Territory, has appointed State Diaspora Focal Point Officers across the Federation. Following the recent inauguration of the Cross River State Diaspora Commission, CRIDCOM, the state governor is hosting this edition.
So let's begin by asking, why has Cross River State decided to be the first state to host the State Diaspora Focal Points Officers Summit in Nigeria?
All right, thank you very much. As a matter of fact, this is the fourth Focal Point Summit we're going to have. The three have been hosted in Abuja, and we're going to be the first state to host. As a state, we are very proud to be the first to host the State Diaspora Focal Point Summit in Nigeria. Having recognized the significant contributions Nigerians in diaspora have turning into the country so far, and having looked at remittances for the past 4 years has been increasing yearly, and looking at the development aspect of the country, which has trickled down to the state. And as a state, we are very proud that we're going to have that growth, and we're set to host 36 states and SCT when it comes to the summit. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. That sets the stage for understanding the significance of the summit. What would you say is the main thrust of the summit?
Yeah, the thrust of the summit is to leverage the expertise, resources, and looking at the network of Nigerians in diaspora to drive positive change and development in the country. So as a state, we're ready for that positive change, and we're ready for that development. And we'll focus on promoting investments, focus on promoting development, focus on promoting trade, and also tourism. You know, as Cross River State, we're known as a tourism destination, and this summit is going to put us on the map once again, and to showcase the tourism drive that we have as a state. And we're set. That's going to be the thrust for the summit.
That's very clear, sir. Thank you very much. Now, in terms of tangible outcomes, what are the expected deliverables from the summit?
When it comes to deliverables, we're looking at a lot. Number one, we're going to strengthen our relationship between the state and our diaspora communities, and also, in as much as we're looking at cross-variants in diaspora, we're also going to enlarge our coast to also look at Nigerians, those that are not Cross-River State origin, in diaspora to also invest in the state. And second, we're going to identify investment potential and opportunities within the state, and also see how we can bring about investment in the state. And also, we're going to develop strategies to engage more diaspora engagement strategies that will help bring about those deliverables, because we have a lot of cross-variants in the diaspora, and we're also focusing on how we can bring them in, and also look at their welfare, because in as much as we want something from them, we also their welfare is also a priority to us. And as a state, also, we're going to open up a lot of tourism drive, because when they're here, we're going to take them on a tour, and we might have one or two that is interested in investing in tourism. So we're not letting our guards down.
Excellent, sir. Those are very practical and forward-looking expectations. Finally, are there any other information you may like to share with regards to the State's Diaspora Focal Point Officers Summit?
Yeah, there are, as the theme says, Nigerians in diaspora as agents for positive image of Nigeria and state involvement as a platform for diaspora engagement in national development. The theme is self-explanatory because as a state, we are very excited to be the first to host this State Diaspora Summit. And it's an experience we will never forget because we're the best when it comes to practice. We're the first to have this commission in South and in Nigeria, and then we're also the first to host the State Diaspora Summit. So we're going to be the first in everything. When it comes to development of our state and the country at large, we're also going to be the first. So I believe it's an opportunity for us, and we're going to tap into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us to the end of this press conference. We thank you all for your presence, and we look forward to welcoming everyone to the State's Diaspora Focal Point Officers Summit coming up next month from the 6th to the 9th here in Cross River State. Thank you and God bless.
Now, Nigerians in diaspora are breaking new records. Captain Kelechi Ndukwe has been promoted to commander in the United States Navy. As Commander, Destroyer Squadron, Desron 60, and Commander, Task Force CTF 65 of the United States Navy Headquarters in Rota, Spain. This outstanding accomplishment makes Nigeria, the international Navy community, and Nigerians living abroad proud. In his new position, he will be leading U.S. Navy destroyer operations in Europe, Africa, and the Mediterranean, showcasing his outstanding service record, professionalism, and leadership in advancing global maritime security and collaboration. Captain Ndukwe has consistently distinguished himself in his career, notably making history in April 2021 as the first Nigerian American to command a U.S. Navy-guided missile destroyer, the USS Halsey DDG-97. His rise from the son of Nigerian immigrants to one of the highest-ranking officers in the U.S. Navy is a testament to resilience, discipline, and excellence. NITCOM reiterates its dedication to honoring and assisting Nigerians living abroad who uphold the principles of diligence, honesty, and hard work while making noteworthy contributions to the world. The promotion of Commander Ndukwe symbolizes the diaspora community's beneficial influence and the boundless potential of Nigerians around the world. The Commission once again extends its warm congratulations to Commander Kelechi Ndukwe on this outstanding accomplishment. Another Nigerian in the United States Navy, Matuo Olufokumbi, has made history as the third Nigerian American to assume command of a U.S. Navy warship, and notably the first Nigerian American to qualify as a nuclear engineer under the prestigious United States Navy Nuclear Propulsion Program. In a congratulatory statement by Mr. Gabriel Odu of the Media, Public Relations and Protocols Unit, Dabiri Erewa described Commander Olufokumbi's accomplishments as a source of pride and inspiration, not only to Nigerians in the diaspora, but also the entire nation. She praised his resilience, excellence, and pioneering spirit, which reflect the strength, ingenuity, and global competitiveness of Nigerians worldwide. This is a reflection to the Nigerian spirit of hard work, dedication, and perseverance. Commander Olufokumbi's outstanding success demonstrates once again that Nigerians in the diaspora are excelling in every field of human endeavor. Let's take a break. The diaspora continues shortly. Welcome back. The Turkish ambassador to Nigeria, Ambassador Mehmet Poroy, was at NIDCOM's headquarters.
We deal with the diaspora issues with an institution similar to yours, I believe. Its name is Presidency for Turks Abroad and Related Communities. Related communities refer to Turkic people in the Asian countries, Caucasus, who are not Turkish citizens but from Turkish race. We have also in Europe, in particular, Turkish diaspora members being active in politics, in local politics, in Europe especially. For example, just to give you an example, we have 4 ministers in European countries from Turkish origin, 7 members in European Parliament, and 70 members in national parliaments of host countries. Thank you again for this opportunity to know you, to also to know the member of your commission. I would like also to get some information about Nigerian diaspora. May I ask questions, or I don't know how we can proceed? So we have looked a little bit in the open sources in internet, and also the internet site of the commission, of course. Nigerians living in Turkey, and registered ones, of course. According to our registers, we have around 5,000 Nigerians living in Turkey registered legally. So we have also large diaspora. You have also, so our presidency for Turks abroad, I'm sure will be more than happy to receive you, to talk with you about any problems, any experience, or any improvement in our respective works in order to have more to our diasporas.
There are similarities between the Nigerian diaspora and the Turkish diaspora, and I'm glad that you said you have a presidency, an agency for your diaspora. Yeah. That's very exciting, and we're glad we have the same thing. Is it presidency for Turks abroad?
Presidency for Turks abroad and related communities.
Oh, that's very interesting. We started programs for our diaspora. We have the Diaspora Investment Summit in November, where we encourage them to come and register and participate, see where they can invest in the country. And Nigerians are investing in the healthcare, food business, ICT, education, and those are the area, agriculture too. Then we have the Diaspora Day, which we just celebrated, July 25, 26. July 25 has been declared Diaspora Day, so they come home, we celebrate, we have conversations, and we try to encourage the younger generation of Nigerians in the diaspora to see what they can do back home, because they are very brilliant, and Nigerians are described as the most educated immigrants in the US and any part of the world, and our youth are doing very well. There's no day we don't have success stories of our diaspora. So we try to encourage them, and like I said, we started the data portal, and we also try to have programs in the media to show the good side of Nigerians abroad. The good sides are enormous, but we hear about the bad side. Oh, one Nigerian is in trouble, it goes viral. But one Nigerian is in trouble, 10,000 are doing great things. We've not had issues with Nigerians in Turkey, but we've had with Northern Cyprus, which is recognized only by Turkey. So we've had situations of our students, particularly who go there to study. We've had a lot of cases of death. I think a particular statistic had about 25 that have been killed in mysterious circumstances in Northern Cyprus. So the only country we can come to deal with it is Turkey, because only you recognize them. So we hope that these issues can be looked into. And we haven't had too many cases recently, because we really, had to tell Nigerians that be careful what you do and where you go to. So that has been the main thing we've had to do with you, with your embassy. But we look forward to visiting. We've not visited as a commission to Turkey, and we look forward to working with you. And we also look forward to sharing your experiences with your diaspora. And we invite you to our programs and activities, to work with us, to partner with us, and to share information. The relationship is good, but we look forward to even a more cordial relationship, particularly between the diaspora of both countries. Imagine having the Nigerian diaspora, the Turkish diaspora working together. It will really be really good. So, on behalf of the Commission, Your Excellency, we welcome you. So, we have a diaspora policy that guides all diaspora engagement. It should be due for review next year. So, we'll also be glad to have your input. Since you have your own presidency for the diaspora, we'll be inviting you to join us.
Councillor Adekunle Oshibogun was also at the NIDCOM's headquarters and warmly received by the chairman CEO, Honorable Abike Dabiri Erewa.
I know how much work she puts in towards representing us as diasporans and also to support us and champion our cause, both internationally and nationally. So it's always a privilege to stop by and say hello. I'm also in town to promote my new book, which I think I did mention to you during my last visit, on constitutional democracy in Africa and how we can improve systems with improved checks and balances. I'm scheduled to also visit South Africa and Namibia and Botswana in the next few weeks on the same promotional tour. But like we say back home, it's from the house you ride your horse into the town. So I had to start from Nigeria and also from Honorable Abike Dabiri's office before I move anywhere else. So thank you very much for welcoming me again, ma'am. I really appreciate this.
We're so proud of you. The last time we saw you, we wished you well, and you won your election. Congratulations. And I know that it was tough because your area and your party, but because of your antecedents and what you had done in the past, I'm not surprised you won. When I was in your area, I heard very many good things about you, and I'm like, oh my God, it's my brother, I know him. So congratulations. And also, we look forward to your book, which is going to actually be very impactful to the legal system in Nigeria. I think it's a book that everybody should look forward to, and we will support you in any way we can. And I thank you for working on something about constitutional
Correct.
Reforms.
Yes.
You see, I remember. It's going to be very impactful and very useful. So we look forward to the book, and we'll be there for the presentation of the book. And congratulations once more. I'm proud to announce our own Councillor Adekunle Oshibogun, who is the cabinet member, you are deputy mayor, and cabinet member for education and children's services in so congratulations, and I wish you all the very best, and we look forward to doing a lot of work with you. We're proud of you. You represent the best of us, as we always say in the diaspora. And I appeal to you to continue to propagate the Nigerianness and the good in us as Nigerians in the world. And also what you're doing, also giving back, coming home, and doing a lot of things back home. Congratulations, my brother. And
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Now, to health tips segment with Ampa Doctor.
Sickle cell disease is an inherited blood cell disorder, specifically red blood cell. So in your body, you have white blood cells that help prevent infection. You have platelets that help prevent injury, to help you to heal. And then you have red blood cells, which supply oxygen throughout your body. And a person without sickle cell disease, their red blood cells are perfectly round and flexible, so they can move through the body without any issues. A person with sickle cell disease, the red blood cells are sickled or crescent shape, given the name of the disease, and they have problems traveling through different sizes or different blood vessels, so different sizes. So it can really impact your major organs. It can cause problems involving swelling in the lower extremities and the hands. It can cause organ damage to your kidneys. It can cause stroke. It can cause heart disease. So it makes a major impact, especially people with ethnic connections to Africa, the Middle East, the Mediterranean Basin, and India.
How is sickle cell disease diagnosed?
It's really easy to diagnose. It's a simple blood test that can be done at a lab.
And now to our diaspora of the moment with Esther Utiotiu presenting.
Our diaspora of the moment is Jovan Olafioye. Jovan Olafioye, nicknamed Sugar Bear, was born to Dr. Shalewa Olafioye, a former UN diplomat from Ibotako, Ondo State, Nigeria, and Mrs. Sean Renee Olafioye from Detroit, Michigan. His childhood in Lagos, Nigeria instilled a deep pride in his Nigerian heritage, shaping his values of discipline and resilience. A dominant offensive lineman in the Canadian Football League, CFL, Olafioye joined the BC Lions in 2010 and won the Grey Cup in 2011. Renowned for his durability, he played 153 consecutive games, earning 7 straight Western Division All-Star selections 2010 to 2016, 6 CFL All-Star honors, and the 2012 CFL Most Outstanding Offensive Lineman Award. After a brief stint with the Montreal Alouettes, he retired in 2018. On September 20th, 2025, Olafioye was inducted into the Canadian Football Hall of Fame, becoming only the second Nigerian in its 60-year history, cementing his legacy as a trailblazer for Nigerian athletes globally. Congratulations, Jovan Olafioye. We celebrate you as our diaspora of the moment.
That has been the diaspora for this week. Keep a date next week for another interesting episode of your favorite show, The Diaspora. I remain Khadija Bamali. Stay positive.